It's another Friday and we are back on your screens with GFA News with me, Zainab Abubakar Bamba. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube at Ghana Football Association. Coming up in today's edition, GFA Foundation team visits the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram. We'll be bringing you news from Dreams Football Club, who are ready to host Zamalek in the second leg fixture in Kumasi. Black Maidens head coach Joe Nana Adakwa speaks about his new role and expectations. We have the details of this as well as fixtures from the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, the Access Bank Division 1 League and the Ghana Premier League. Do stay with us. In a landmark development for Ghana football, the first set of ultra-modern floodlights at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence have been installed and commissioned at a simple but impressive ceremony held in the evening of Wednesday, April 24th. President of the Ghana Football Association, Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku, received the keys to the power plant that feeds the floodlights and symbolically pressed the switch to officially commission the floodlights. The floodlights project was funded under the FIFA Forward program. GFA President Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku, in his brief remarks after the handing over, expressed his appreciation to FIFA for their ongoing support for Ghana football, indicating that it was a mark of the trust and confidence that FIFA has in the Ghana Football Association.
So going forward, if our teams are scheduled to play competitive games during the evenings, they can conveniently come in and have a feel of the floodlights and be ready for all games. The provision of this facility also enables a lot more of our teams to train, not only in the mornings, in the afternoons, but also in the evenings. And it's a big step for all of us. Also, our coach education can take place in the evenings. And this is what we've been looking for. It's a big step for us. This is a demonstration of our commitment into investing our resources in this facility to make this facility what it's supposed to be. And I did say at the Kumasi Congress, I did also say at the Congress on October 5, 2023 in Tamale, that this FA will continue the agenda of investing. We are currently working on all the rooms, making sure that the rooms are being brought up to speed. We'll soon also cut the salt for a 40-bed property for our national teams. And then in the next few days, we would outdoor the new AstroTurf sponsored by Bed Power. I think that we're in the right way and I'm very happy.
You are welcome back. The GFA Foundation team visited the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram to take staff through the happenings and focus of the foundation. Director of the foundation, Malcolm Apiedu, explains the purpose of their visit as well as the achievements of the foundation so far.
So the GFA Foundation is a social investment as well as the sustainability management structure for the GFA. I mean, it intends to carry out all CSR programs and projects as well as all charity events that the Football Association has to undertake. As part of our stakeholder engagement for the GFA Foundation, we decided to engage with staff. You know, for the foundation, the key stakeholders, we have a number of stakeholders, including the management of the foundation, like the board of trustees, staff, management clubs, as well as everybody connected within the football ecosystem. So as part of our engagement, we needed to brief them about what the foundation stands for, what it intends, what is that objectives, its vision, mission, what's the plan for this year, what's our calendar for this year. So those are the things that we want to do. For the foundation, one of our key stakeholders is our staff who we call employee volunteers. We are calling on them to volunteer their resources, which is time, skills, and financial contribution. So that's why we needed to engage with them. So immediately after its launch, we zoom into a number of signature donations. For example, I mean, most famous among them was a donation to Coach Salas Tete. We also did the same to the late Thomas Quay. Then we also went into Sabankwe as well as Sabsen Apia. Then recently, getting to the latter part of last year, we also supported William Esu, who was down with sickness and all that. So, I mean, every now and then we go back to check on them to see how they are doing. The highlight of our activity has been the support to the victims of the dam spillage that happened last year during October to November, where we spent a colossal 100,000 Ghana cedis to put smiles on the faces of victims of the spillage. Now, looking into this year, we have a number of activities that, I mean, key amongst them is our stakeholder engagement, as I've said, with our staff, with the RFAs. We're also going to engage the clubs when their season goes to an end or when we get the chance to engage with them. Then we have a number of international days we are going to celebrate. We also have we are designing, coming up with a welfare scheme for old and aged players together with the PFAG as well as the Retired Footballers Association. Then there are a number of activities, the fundraising, charity march and dinner that we are trying to organize so that we can get people to contribute to the work of the foundation. The foundation has focus areas which we have acronymed CARES. The C stands for community development, and it goes in the area of health and education. So once we see a need in the area of health or education, if we could use football to enhance the standards as well as the levels of education and health, we'll go into it. And that's what we've done with the blood donation exercise, for example. And the A stands for assistance to underprivileged groups. So like the water spillage I'm talking about, it's assistance we give to underprivileged groups. So we don't specify that whether it's for football-related people or for non-football-related people. Then the R talks about the 3 R's, that is reduce, recycle, and reuse, where we have initiatives where those are sustainability initiatives that we need to embark upon at all GFA properties or assets. Then the E, when it comes to the cares, is about educating our fans on hooliganism and integrity of the game. Then the S, which stands for the support of the welfare of old and aged players, which is key. Because, I mean, a lot of the things you hear, old players are in penury or they are requesting or making solicitation in the public for funding or some help, one or the other. So our plans to ensure that first of all, we have a welfare scheme that is going to take care of their medical as well as, unfortunately, if they are not here and they passed on, then also most important, we also have a project we call STEP, where we're going to give or provide skills to the players who retired from, let's say, last year to the last 10 years, who are still young and will be able to acquire some skills so that they don't become a burden on their family as well as the society. They will have something to do, they will have some lucrative skills to do, or to learn some lucrative skills so that they can provide services and get some income.
The Volta Regional Football Association's chairman, Daniel Abuga, in an interview with GFA News, spoke about the Volta Regional ongoing football league, including their expectations and also what to look out for in this season's competition.
Okay, so in the Volta region, we are focused on the district programs. You know, coast football is one of the major programs that starts from the district level. And currently, as we speak, coast football is running well in the region. If you go online, you can see whole municipal programs, you can see Akachi, North, you can see Krachi. I mean, almost every district in Volta region currently are playing coast football. If you've been part of the football system in the past, you can testify yourself. If you compare, you realize that the energy in organizing football in general, especially coast football, now is very high. If you go online, you want to find out about coast football in Volta region, definitely you see a lot of districts pop up for you to be able to access it. You can see it. It's not for me to even tell you by word of mouth, but it is everywhere that you can see in the country. All our programs are running. We are in the week 13 of the Division 2 league currently. We are done with the women, the prelims of the women league. We have recruited or still recruiting a lot of catch them young referees currently. We are organizing seminars for clubs to update them on best practices in the game. I mean, these are things that I'm just summarizing for you. Even to the district level, just last week, Whole Municipal Football Association organized a media update, how to help the clubs to make good use of media and social media pages. So you can clearly see that for us, as a region, we are on course. We have introduced a new program, the Volta FA Cup, which we are also playing alongside the regular league. Football in the Volta region currently is alive. Well, it's possible somebody might say that coast football is dead. But today, you don't need anybody to even tell you that coast football is not dead. Yes, because you are in your home, you can hear it on radio. They are even doing commentary at some venues. You can hear it. If you go online, you can see it yourself. People are talking about it. People are going to the venues to watch coast football today. So today, as we speak, nobody can tell you that coast football is dead and you believe the person. Coast football is really alive, especially in the water region, I will tell you.
Dreams Football Club is on the verge of making history in their debut season in the CAF Confederations Cup. They will be hosting FC Zamalek of Egypt in the second leg fixture in the semi-finals after playing out a goalless draw last week in Egypt. General Manager of Dreams FC, Aminu Shado, gives updates on their team's progress and also financing the team in their maiden edition and their target being the ultimate.
The plan has always been modest to try and beat what is in front of us. At every level we got to, we just didn't plan beyond the level we were. So, for instance, we play in the semi-final against Zamalek. The target is to just get through to the next stage, and that has been the approach in the previous round. So, all we do is just look at the targets, assess our strengths and our weaknesses as against the opponents, map out the strategy to outwit them, and that's what has accounted for our progress thus far in the competition. Nobody saw it coming. But we believed in ourselves. We knew we've always had quality in Ghana. We've always known this. The problem with us has to do with finances and proper planning and implementation of the plan. I think to a large extent we've been able to scale this challenge through the direction of the board. They've been able to bring us not all the resources we require, but they try and meet us halfway. We put in a plan. We have a very solid technical team. And we have very good players. I think all these things combined is what has propelled us to this level of the competition. Everybody who is at this stage of the competition want to believe that they have a good chance of winning the competition. And Dreams FC is no less of a club. So, of course, we are done with the first leg, a good result, but it's not enough to take us through. It gives us a lot of encouragement, a lot of confidence, a lot of hope going to the return leg. And we believe that if we're able to execute it again in the plan again, we will sail through. Patronage to our games has not been the best. It's been one of the low points of our campaign. We've assessed the situation, and then we realized that if there's something we can do out of the ordinary to bring as many people as possible to the stadium, why don't we do it? Especially after what the team witnessed in the first leg in Cairo. They were there in their drones and they supported their team massively. And it helps in boosting the confidence of the players, especially when they're going guest off. So if we can replicate the same atmosphere and even do better here in Ghana, at least it gives us a little bit of advantage, which culminates into the home advantage that we've always been talking of. So these are the the things we looked at to try and see how we can stimulate attendance at the stadium. And that's why we decided to go this way. Clearly, we are the record breakers going all the way to Cairo to hold them to a 0-0 draw, which has not been done throughout the campaign. So yes, it gives us a lot of hope and encouragement that if we've been able to go to a place, a very, very difficult venue to play in, and we've been able to come up with a good result, a favorable result, we can beat them. And per how the game panned out in Cairo, and we look at their quality, we look at how they play, and they were at their best at their home grounds. We believe if we put in a lot more effort, we'll beat them. Aside the fact that you'll be entertained, both teams are very, very of high quality. You'll be watching a very quality game. Aside that, we want to also rely on the patriotism of every Ghanaian, because this goes beyond the Dreams FC affair. If you're able to go through and go to the final and possibly win it would clearly boost our coefficient rankings in the CAF club rankings. And so who knows, it might help us regain the lost slots for African campaigns. So we entreat every Ghanaian who loves football. First, you'll be entertained, you'll get your money's worth, but then you'll be also playing your part in helping the team, a Ghanaian team, to reach the ultimate. We are still counting our costs because we've not finished with the competition, but clearly, based on how well we've done in the competition, making it to a semi-final, I'm happy to say from the management point of view that we will not be making a loss. At the very least, we're going to break even. It has to take you to qualify to this level of the competition for you to start making significant gains in terms of financial returns. But the cost factor, we are still counting our costs. We are at the semi-final stage. We are going to play the second leg. It comes with cost. Inshallah, if we make the final, it also comes with a whole level of cost. But then I'm not able to tell you specifically the amount we spent, but we spent quite a lot.
Come in your numbers to support Dreams FC at the Babayara Sports Stadium this weekend. The entrance is free for popular stands, whilst VIP and VVIP tickets are going for 20 Ghana cedis and 50 Ghana cedis respectively. Head coach of the Black Maidens, Joe Nana Adakwa, after taking charge of the national under-17 women's team, is excited to start his new role. The first batch of the team is currently undergoing screening at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. He spoke to GFA News about his new roles and expectation.
I was with Black Queens and now with U20. So coming to Maidens as head coach, although it's good, but it's normal. The girls are doing very well here, and we all know that after the screening, we are going to get very good players so that Maidens will come and we will be at the top where Maidens is all the time. What we are expecting now is very good players, and now from the beginning, we know that we are going to achieve our aim, because looking at training today, you can see that we have potentials. So the future is bright for Maidens.
The Malta Ghanaians Women's Premier League enters match week 15, and in the Northern Zone, debutant Fosu Royal Ladies will be at home to Dreams Ladies at the Ohene Ameyal Park. Kumasi Sports Academy will travel to the north to play Northern Ladies at the Quickly AstroTurf. Ashtown Ladies will host Tamale Super Ladies at the Bantama AstroTurf. Defending champions Ampim Dakwa will travel to Sunyani Coronation Park to play Prisons Ladies. Bottom of the table, Pepia Ladies will be presented a tough task when they travel to Kumasi to play Supreme Ladies. In the Southern Zone, Faith Ladies will battle it out with Lady Strikers at the Karindorf Park. ACM Socrates will come up against Jonina Ladies at the Enyai Abasa Park. Sea Lions against Police Ladies at the Indium Sports Stadium. Berry Ladies will host Army Ladies in a regional derby at the Madina AstroTurf, and that game is live on Max TV. And also former champions Hazakes Ladies will be at home at the Jendu Park to soccer intellectuals. Ofiliase Wamponsa of Ampimdakwa Ladies is leading the top scorers chart with 13 goals. She is followed by Vera Bema of Army Ladies, who is on 9 goals. Mary Rose Akune and Gloria Adomako are all tied on 7 goals. For the matchday 24 fixtures in the ongoing Access Bank Division 1 League in Zone 1A, Mana FC against Steadfast FC. Teshima Heroes will play host to Tamale City. Victory Club Warriors against Wa Power FC. Northern City against Wa Sunta at the Malik Jabril Stadium.
And in Zone 1B, Balfour Soccer Academy will be at home at the Nana Kunamansa Park to Debbie B United. Mighty Royals will travel to the Ohene Ameya Stadium to play Techima and Liberty Youth. BA United at home to 11 Wonders, and also Young Apostles against Brekum City at the Wenchi Sports Stadium. And in Zone 2, Asekem FC against Rosepark FC. Sky FC will travel to play Nzima Kotoko. Paseke Holy Stars will come up against New Edubiase. Park Academy against Soccer Intellectuals at the Mohammed Kamil Arena. Sefi All Stars will be at home to Elmina Sharks. Swedro All Blacks will lock horns with Young Relbu at the Swedro Stadium. King Faisal will be at home to Mysterious Dwarf at the Ejisu Okese Park. And also Venomous Diapers will come up against Future Stars at the Robert Mensah Park in Cape Coast. And in Zone 3, Vision FC, who have been impressive this season, will be at home to Koforidua Sempe, a tram divisor against Accra Athletic FC. Kotoku Royals at the Akimoda Sports Stadium will host Nagod FC. Uncle T against Still Believe at the Fred Kensel Park. Kings Palace against Hohoi United. And also Home Stars against Okwo United at the Whole Sports Stadium. The Akim Tafu Rovers Park will host that game between Susubribi and FC Nanya. Akachi All Stars and Golden Cake will play it out at the Wafa Park. There are lots of exciting fixtures to look out for in March Day 28 in the Ghana Premier League. Accra Lions will play Hearts of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium. Nations FC will be at home at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex to play Gold Stars FC. Bechem United and Heart of Lions will battle it out at the Nana Fosuji Abo Park. Aduana FC against Karela United at the Nana Jimambedu the First Park. Great Olympics will travel to the Incenture Sports Arena to play FC Samatics. Mediama will host Asante Kotoko at the Akun Park. Mswatraman will play it out with Ofakwa Tanom. And also the game between Dreams FC and Real Tamale United has been postponed because the host will be participating in the CAF Confederations Cup in Kumasi. With the title chase being keenly contested from the Access Bank Division 1 League to the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League as well as the Ghana Premier League, and also with an eye on the relegation battle, who better to bring you all the stats and figures from our game than Mohammed Shaban with Mo's Corner.
Good evening, this is Mo's Corner. My name is Shaban Mohammed. Starting with the general statistics of the Ghana Premier League after match day 27, we've recorded 240 games played so far, with 3 outstanding games yet to be played, but 140 home wins so far, with 38 away wins, 62 draws, 485 goals scored, 325 home goals, and 160 away goals. The total first half goals are 226, and the total second half goals are 259. A total of 9 own goals recorded so far, with 48 penalties awarded, 39 scored and 9 missed after match day 27. A total of 848 yellow cards and 38 red cards so far recorded in the Ghana Premier League after match day 27. Lions team of the week has been announced. Goalkeeper Obin Setre-Gregory of Brekum Chelsea is the goalkeeper for match day 27, with Richard Aqua of Instratraman starting at right back, and then Joseph Amwa as a left back, Gideon Anaba as centre back, and Zakaria Fuseni as right centre back, who plays for Brekum Chelsea. Mahmoud of Heart of Lions is also part of the team of the week as the defensive midfielder. Enoch Morrison of Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Mohamed Asigili Suleiman, a 20-year-old Karela United midfielder, also part of the team. Alex Asso of Gold Stars leading the attack, together with Collins Kofi-Kujo of Instratraman Sporting Club, together with Collins Kofi-Kujo of Instratraman Football Club, and Albert Yeboah of Legon Cities, who are the brace against Hearts of Oak. Away from the statistics of the match day 27 of the Ghana Premier League, we are moving on to the match day 28 preview, and we start with Saturday matches. We have 6 games that will be played on Saturday, and one of the games is Mediama Sporting Club hosting Kumasi Asante Kotoko at exactly 3 p.m. at the Takwa Akon Park. And per statistics, Mediama Sporting Club at home in the last 3 years are yet to record a victory against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, with the 2020-2021 going in favor of both sides with 1-1 scoreline. In 2021, 2022, Kotoko under Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun beat Mediama Sporting Club 2-0 at the Akon Park and recorded another victory against Mediama at the Akon Park 1-0, where Kumasi Asante Kotoko have had dominance over Mediama Sporting Club in the last 3 seasons. Of course, one ending in a draw, 2 going in favor of Kumasi Asante Kotoko on Saturday at exactly 6 p.m. at Accra Sports Stadium. Hearts of Oak would host Accra Lions. On records, Accra Lions made their debut in the Ghana Premier League in the 2021-2022 season, and they are yet to record a victory against Hearts of Oak, losing all their away games against Hearts of Oak in the 2021-2022 season. They lost by 2-0, and in the 2022-2023 season, Hearts of Oak beat Accra Lions by 1-0. On records, Accra Lions are yet to record a victory both home and away. And on Saturday, 6 p.m., Hearts of Oak was Accra Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium. These are the build-out games for the match day 28 preview. Send your predictions. Which team is recording a victory against their opponents? My name is Shaban Mohammed. This is the Most Corner on GFA News.
And that's how we end today's edition of GFA News. But before we go, we brought you news from the camp of Dreams FC, who will be hosting Zamalek in the second leg fixture in Kumasi. And also, GFA Foundation team visited the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pampam. Head coach of the Black Maidens, Joe Nana Adakwa, speaks about his new role and expectations. I am Zainab Abubakar Bamba. Do join us same time next week. Have a good evening.